Hello, in this video I would like to show you the new multi-column sorting feature which we have just added to the program. Traditionally in ShareScope, if you double click on a column to sort it, if the values within that column are the same, the secondary sorting has always been alphabetical. So for example, I have now sorted this list by sector, and the first sector is aerospace and defense. Now within the group of shares within the aerospace and defense sector, the shares are listed alphabetically, first BAE Systems down to Ultra Electronics. The new feature allows us to choose a different column to sort the list by. I'm going to add now a rank column to show you what I mean. I'll select turnover and I'll rank by sector. The list is still sorted by sector. Now if I hold down the control key in the bottom left hand corner of my keyboard and double click on the heading, I've now chosen the rank in sector by turnover as my secondary sorting. So within the aerospace and defense group of shares, they are no longer sorted alphabetically, but they are sorted by turnover. You will be able to use up to 4 separate columns in descending order of importance when sorting a list this way. If we go to this table, which I prepared earlier, I can double click on industry and the list will be sorted by industry but not by supersector, sector or subsector. If I then simply double click on supersector, they will be sorted by supersector, but the industry and all the other groups will be mixed. If I use a multi-sorting though, I can double click on industry, hold down the control key, double click on supersector, hold down the control key, double click on sector, hold down the control key and double click on subsector. Now my primary listing is industry, so I have all the basic material companies all at the top of the list. That follows with all the supersectors, and then the sectors and the subsectors. If you forget in which order you sorted things, you can check the little icon in the corner of each column. The traditional black triangle, that's the primary sort, then follows the empty triangle, then the slightly smaller empty triangle, and the very small empty triangle. If you then double click on any other column, the sorting returns to normal. One last thing to remember is that there is no limitation to the types of columns that you can use in the multi-sort. Any 4 columns will do in any combination possible. That's all for now. Thank you for listening and goodbye.